Hi, buddies. Very good morning. So, a quick announcement by the Institute with respect to the self-paced online module. So, at the outset, thank you so much, students, for the faith that you have reposed in me. I used to handle law before Institute removed it, but then you guys still are supporting me in law also by purchasing the SPOM lectures. But in that regard, there's an important announcement that has come. So, and some of my students also have spoken who have done this. So, let me just quickly update it for you all. This announcement came on 7th May, and they've told here that the ICAI Digital Learning Campus portal. On the learning portal, you need to do the classes, which is mandatory. Now, this is like forcing you to do something that which may or may not be good. So I've taken feedback. That's why I delayed this announcement because I want to take feedback from the students who have taken up these whatever the self-paced modules which from the campus portal. So basically, it's very simple. So students who have registered for CA final should undergo this particular SPOM course at their own pace and time. There's no separate fee, and you should complete the prescribed number of learning hours on the portal, and then you can take up the examination. Regarding examination, when, what, how, etc., till now it has not come, but definitely it will be at the centers. It may not, it won't be at your home and all that. As per the information that I have received, also they have told that there will be centers. Just like your that exam used to be there, no ITT exam, where it used to go to the center and do it. So there will be centers set up across India where you'll have to go write, and you can write any number of times. There's no negative marking, and but the knowledge that they expect is I've also seen the SPOM revision test paper and also the mock test paper MTP. MTP, it's actually quite tricky. It's not easy. So the level of knowledge that they expect is expert knowledge. It's not some random you can mug up something and go and write in the exam. It won't be like that. It's gonna be tricky only. So that is what the information I've got, and also it's clear from the mock test paper also that it is going to be difficult. Difficult in the sense expert knowledge. You have to know in depth. It's not just some surface level thing that they are testing. So to log into the digital campus portal and then sign in, and then write the examinations. So if you see, students should ensure, but one problem is they're saying that you should have a desktop and laptop with webcam. So guys, I understand all of us are CA students, but how many of us can afford a laptop at this stage is something that institute should have thought about. And also they are telling internet connection of 2 to 5 Mbps. Now, some of us may be in different places doing audits, etc. Even now, I am actually somewhere outside. That's why I'm doing it through Zoom, because I'm not in my studio and I'm outside. So the thing is, even here, internet is a little weak. So it's very difficult to assume that you'll have 2 to 5 Mbps always. Anyway, and should ensure proper light for face detection. So basically, there'll be a face detection thing. Basically, you can't just open and you know put some ask somebody else to watch the video or just play the video and go. You need to sit in front of the laptop, but whether you can sit in front of the laptop and do other work is a different thing. If the quality is so amazing by the institute there, the lectures anyway, then you're advised to remain within the time frame of the webcam. So whatever frame you're seeing now, that frame you should be according to that. Anyway, they also released some FAQs with respect to what a number of hours, etc. So as you can see, corporate and economic law is mandatory, 40 hours you have to study, and set B is also mandatory, 40 hours. And in set C and set D, you can choose any one, guys. So there are so many things. So I would suggest, if you are into um, if you want to do the law, you want to practice in the area of law in the future, IBC is a very interesting thing that you can take up, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, because it's very interesting. It's there in SPOM also, but then this is more in depth here. Then, of course, if you are into taxation, you can take international taxation, and even those of you who want a future in arbitration and conciliation, which is also a booming field now, you can go to this. Apart from that, you have other interesting areas also, forensic accounting, valuation. If you are keen on those things, definitely do take it up. Then D, you have Constitution of India, psychology and philosophy, entrepreneurship digital ecosystem. This is predominantly based on the NEP guidelines, the National Education Policy guidelines. Based on that, they have given these things. The registration would be registering for the self-paced online modules, and before your final exams, you have to write. Those who are writing in May 24 should write immediately after this, and before November exam, you should finish your SPOM. Those who are writing in November. So are they mandatory? Set A and Set B definitely are mandatory, whereas the other two are mandatory, but you need to choose selective. Manner of learning, again, you have the material and you have that 40 hours, 20 hours, whatever. 40 hours is for the Set A, Set B, 40 hours each, and Set C, Set D, 20 hours you have to finish, is what they say. Apart from that, you have the textbooks and all those things. See, this is what I wanted to tell you. Expert knowledge is expected in Set A and Set B. When I've seen the question paper, the MTP, which they have released, which I'll be releasing a video on MTP very soon. I'll solve the entire MTP for you. So that is little tricky, no doubt about it. So they have given a lot of, questions. That is case study based questions. So I'll just show you. This is how it will be. This is the MTP. I'll be solving this for you guys. So basically everything will be detailed case studies. And then they'll give you these questions. So guys, unless and until you have in-depth knowledge about the law, it is not possible for you to write the SPOM exam. I can tell you that for sure. There's no negative marking, thankfully. And these marks will not be aggregated to the final marks. And you have to score a minimum of 50%. These are the criteria. So those of them are my students who have started watching the lectures. Apparently, they've told it is quite boring, unfortunately. Institute should have hired, good resources for this. Nothing against them, but that's what it is. For them, probably it's not a priority. But students who have watched, feedback is what I'm telling, that it's not that great. It's quite boring, so to speak. But anyway, they're just opening the webcam and looking into the camera and probably doing something else. Anyway, guys, you just finish those 40 hours, whatever it is. Cool. So I'll be releasing the MTP, and those of you who also want to purchase the 85-hour batch, which I have. Some of them actually surprisingly are asking more. They want more in depth. So based on your feedback only, I'm planning to launch SPOM regular and SPOM fast track. I never thought it would happen, but students are asking because they have seen the quality and they're like, sir, I want to know more in depth because I know the exams are not going to be easy. So anyway, guys, but it's going to be simple since it's not going to add to your final total. Don't worry. But having said that, don't ignore this. It's a very important thing, not just for the exam, but also for your future. I've told it on open forums many times. Even now, I'm telling it's very stupid of the institute to remove law. But having said that, due credit, they've also added a lot of law in IBS, which I'm very happy about. So IBS has two of my favorite subjects, law and DT anyway. So it's good. Anyway, on the other hand, this kindly solve it, start studying, and just go through my MTP, which I'm going to solve, and I'll post it very soon on my YouTube channel. The full paper I will solve for your benefit. Check it out and see how the quality is and what they're asking. Okay. Take care, guys. This is what I wanted to share. I just wanted to take the feedback of students before coming here and sharing this with you. Study well. Take care. All the best. Bye.